Hey, this is Module 3, Lesson 4 on your own. You can find this on page 87 if you're not joining us on the online version. We're going to start. To paint her room, Jade estimates she will need to buy 3 1/4 gallons of paint. How many half-gallon cans of paint should she buy? Explain by completing the sentences and giving the division expression and the equivalent multiplication expression you used. So our hint, we're going to divide the amount of paint Jane needs by the amount in each can. So she said she's going to need 3 1/4. So we are going to be putting 3. Oop, that wrong. So we have 3 1/4 divided by, said 1/2 gallon. So 1/2. To be able to do the next part, we need to change that improper fraction to that mixed number into an improper fraction. So I have 3 1/4 divided by 1/2. We're going to multiply the bottom number by the whole number. So 12 plus 1 is 13. So we have 13 over 4. Division changes to multiplication. We flip the second number. So this is going to change into 13 over 4 right here. I'm sorry, this is not a 4 here. And this is a half. You guys probably thought I was going crazy. And then we get 2 over 1 here. Okay, so even though she only needs blank cans of paint, she'll need to buy blank cans. So we need to finish solving. I know 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 4 twice. 13 times 1 is 13. 2 times 1 is 2. And we're going to get 6 1/2. But even though she needs 6 1/2 cans of paint, she's going to have to buy 7 because you can't just buy half a can. Just like that. Let's look at number 2. Jefferson shows the following work for a division problem. So we changed 5 2/5 into 27 over 5 and 2 1/3 into 6 over 3. Okay, what mistake did Jefferson make? I can tell you he made it right at the beginning because 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So right here, the 6 should have been a 7. So it's this one right here. B, what is the correct answer to his original problem? So let me get my work page out. Remember, whatever I write over here, you are writing on your own stuff. I have 5 2/5 divided by 2 1/3. So 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2 is 27 over 5. Division changes to multiplication. Then we're going to have to change this one. So 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1 is 7 over 3. I wrote it here, so I remembered to flip it. 5 times 7 is 35. 27 times 3, 21. 6, 7, 8. So I have 81 over 35. So we're going to put 81 over 35 right here. And now we need to change it into a mixed number. So we do 81 divided by 35. 35 times 2 is 70. So 2 11 over 35. Let's check it out. And we got the right answer. Let's look at number 3. A cube has a surface of 253 1/2 square inches. What is the area of one base of the cube in square inches? Okay, so if we think of a cube, there are 6 sides to a cube. So what we're going to do I bet on a hint, it's probably going to get you that. You're dividing the surface area of the cube by the number of sides. And there are 6 sides on it. So we're going to take 253.5 divided by 6, and we're going to put it over 1. So 253 times 2 plus 1. So 253 times 2 is what we're going to do first. 6, 10, 5, plus 1 is 507 over 2, and then times 1 over 6. So we're going to get a fairly large number to start off with here. So I have 507 divided by 12. 12 times 4 is 48. You get a 2 and a 7. 12 times 2 is 24. So we get 42 and 3/12. I can simplify that down by 3. So I get 42 and 1/4. Cube has 6 faces. So I divided 253 and 1/2 by 6. There we go. Okay, next one's number 4. Darlene has 6 3/4 gallons of gasoline. Every time she mows her lawn, she uses 3/8 gallon. How many times can she mow her lawn before she needs more gas? So I'm going to take So I'm going to take 6 3/4, and I'm going to divide it by 3/8. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27, so I have 27 over 4. Okay, then we're going to change division to multiplication. We're going to flip it. I'm going to cross cancel my 3 and my 27 because 3 goes into 27 9 times. 3 goes into 3 once. And then we're going to look at my 4 and my 8. 4 goes into 4 once, and 4 goes into 8 twice. 9 times 2 is 18. So we got a nice whole number answer, so I know that's going to be how many lawns she can mow. Next up, we have number 5. We're going to take a rectangle that has an area of 24.5 square feet. If the length of the rectangle is 4 3/8 feet, what is the width? So I'm going to take 24 and 1/2 divided by 4 3/8. 24 times 2 is 48, plus 1 is 49 over 2. Division changes to multiplication, then we have to get rid of this mixed number. 4 times 8 is 32, plus 3 is 35 over 8. We are then going to flip it, so we have 8 over 35. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 8 4 times. 7 goes into 35 5 times, and 7 goes into 49 7 times. 7 times 4. Okay, 7 times 4 is 28. 1 times 5 is 5. I have 28 divided by 5. 5 times 5 is 25. 8 minus 5 is 3. So I get 5 3/5 as my answer. So the width, so I get 5 3/5. Okay, there's our answer. We're going to go on to the next question. You're given the expression 10.5 divided by 5.5. Which story problem? So we have given us the expression 10.5 divided by 5.5. Which story problem can be modeled by the given expression? So we have to figure out which one we are going to use. So I'm leaning towards this one right here. How many 5.5-inch pieces of ribbon can be cut from a ribbon that is 10.5 inches long? Because we can't do anything. Well, that's the one we're going to choose because that's the answer. So our hints are a division expression is used to determine the number of equal parts. This is saying how many equal parts are we going to be using. And then what is the correct answer to our problem? So we're going to take 10.5 and we're going to divide it by 5.5. Ten times 2 is 20, plus 1 is 21 over 2. Division, we're going to change to multiplication. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11, so I have 11 over 2. I wrote it over here, so I remember to flip it. My 2's cancel out to 1s. So I get 21 over 11. 21 divided by 11. 11 goes into 21 once. And we get 10. So 1 and 10 over 11. So we're going to put that over here.